Ladies and gentlemen, the latest on the Musk Twitter purchase deal. Due to anticipation surrounding imminent closure of the Twitter deal, your ability to sell your Twitter shares is now frozen until further notice.
Well, it's happening. I mean, I guess, breaking news. Twitter has just locked all staff stock accounts in the anticipation of the completion of the Elon Musk to purchase Twitter deal. That's right. It's happening. Leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe. I've been covering this since Jump Street, but I will continue to cover it. Of course, this means several things. In first and foremost, Twitter stock erupted, rising several dollars per share once this news came out. The deal is close to inevitable at this point, and we're going to get into the full story after a super quick word from this video's sponsor, Bond Charge. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Bond Charge. My favorite blue light glasses company, BlueBlox, has rebranded. This is an exciting time for them. Founded on science and inspired by nature, all Bond Charge products adopt ancestral ways of living in our modern day world. And my favorite product from Bond Charge is easily their Remedy 100% blackout sleep masks. I use it when I travel, when I'm at home. I have two actually for that purpose alone. Bond Charge will ship worldwide in rapid time. Blackout sleep masks are designed in Australia, and they also have other amazing products such as low blue light bulbs, red light therapy devices, EMF protection devices, and blue light glasses, all backed by science. Go to bondcharge.com and use promo code THEQUARTERING to save 20% off right now. So as of right now, you can see the Twitter stock is up 2% today. You can see basically when this news broke, it went from 51.20 up to 51.60, still representing a small margin of error. Essentially, it's trading at around $52 a share right now, just shy $54.20, or just shy of Elon Musk's purchase price. Now, I'm wondering if, the gap has always basically represented, I believe, the confidence, the gap between $54.20 and the actual trading price has basically represented the investors' confidence level in the deal getting completed. Now, now that the deal looks imminent, the difference between like $52 and $53, I'm wondering if that's like the transaction fees. Like people figured out that if they buy and sell at 52 and they sell at 54 at $2 a share, does that profit get washed out? I don't know exactly. Or if this still represents essentially a tiny bit of potential risk that the market still sees. But I mean, at $52 a share, it peaked at what, 51.68. It's at, it's showing pennies. But if we look at the last 5 days, essentially it's gone nothing but up. So what's good for Elon, by the way, is that now he's not paying as much of a premium. I'm sure that makes him feel better. Maybe that was all part of it for him, like jockeying around to get the market to reinvest so that he's paying essentially what it's worth. But now all over Twitter, Twitter, first of all, some people took some big L's on this, but Bloomberg was first to break this. Twitter locks employee stock accounts in anticipation of deal. Here is Bloomberg's article. Twitter locks staff stock accounts in anticipation of deal. Updated FAQ page for employees say the account activity is frozen. Musk and Twitter approaching their October 20th deadline to close the deal. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, that's just the deadline to get the deal done. It isn't saying that that's the potential close date. So they can certainly close the deal any bit sooner, as soon as they want. You see this, some people obviously very unhappy today. People that bet against the deal, people that didn't want Twitter to go private. Now, I don't know if like Twitter going private is a foregone conclusion at this point, if it's absolute. But you see PE deals misfire, loses a pile as Tesla CEO Musk tries to take Twitter private. I mean, they have a lot of people who are betting against him. You know, you have price earnings deals is what the PE deals. Price earnings deals misfire. Losses pile as Tesla CEO tries to take Twitter private. This is a ripple effect that's going to extend beyond the immediate market. And so yesterday, while I'm trying to load this archive here, yesterday news broke that Kanye West was at least had agreed in principle to purchase Parler. That did not mean that the deal was done entirely. But you also see Elon has tweeted not once but twice different memes of Donald Trump's Truth Social, Kanye West, and Parler and him. He then deleted the meme both times. I wonder if it's because he knew he was transferring the money today, if like he thought the deal was done. Maybe like he thought the deal was done and he was trying to celebrate it, and they're like, "Oh wait, we're waiting for everyone to cross their eyes and cross their T's and dot their I's." Okay, so we have the article by Kurt Wagner. Twitter froze the equity awards accounts for employees on Monday as the deadline to seal the deal with Elon Musk approaches. Now, this means that employees cannot buy or sell stock anymore going forward. The social media company updated its employee FAQ page this week to alert staff that they will not be able to enter, access, or trade shares from the Equity Award Center. The page said the deal was done, quote, in anticipation of the closing the pending acquisition of Twitter by an entity controlled by Elon Musk, according to two people familiar with the change. Quote, this freeze allows Schwab to perform final reconciliation of employee accounts prior to close of the acquisition, the update reads. Restricted stock units for the number of workers are due to vest early next month. The people said a number of staff have been seeking other jobs and plan to resign once their stock vests, they said. A Twitter spokesperson, of course, declined to comment. The move is a signal that Twitter is marching forward with the proposed deal. Twitter shares jumped 2% after the news. Musk and Twitter are nearing an October 28th deadline to finalize the $44 billion sale that was first announced back in April. Musk previously tried to walk away from his offer, prompting Twitter to sue in an effort to consummate the agreement. The judge delayed the planned trial, originally scheduled time to give the two sides more time to finalize the deal. Employees have been waiting anxiously for the deal to close, and many are worried about the possibility of job cuts. On Blind, an anonymous app for employees to chat with one another, some have started to share tips with colleagues on how to prepare for layoffs. Well, yeah, there are, and I assure you, massive layoffs on the way. Something I would not be surprised. Oh, it just went up to the highest yet today. So I would not be surprised if that layoff number is close to 30% or more, based on, some of the early numbers I've been seeing, based on, how we know that Elon works. He wants hard workers. He wants things streamlined. He doesn't want bloat. And once you take a company private, it matters a lot more. Being crappy at your job is a lot more difficult to hide, especially when you've got your boss walking the floor and you don't have such a wet napkin like Parag Agrawal, who doesn't seem to really care. Like Parag seems like the type of guy that says all the company buzzwords, talks about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and he fits the bill physically. Perhaps his skill set was there. I'm unfamiliar with his previous job, but just based on his communications, it doesn't, he seems like a pushover. He got cucked very publicly by Elon Musk, and it was kind of a thing to hold. My phone's blowing up. People are like, did you see? A lot of people text me like, are you going to come back to Twitter? No, I'm not going to. I mean, I'm still, I still keep an eye on Twitter and stuff like that. I still kind of see what's going on. But no, not really. I don't really, I like having more time to, stream. I'll probably stream tonight. I like having more time to work on, things in locals, things in Gilded. And, I'm not sure that it really helps me grow. Now, if Elon takes over and they remove the shadow bans, yes, I'm coming back. There's no doubt about it. Because suddenly then there's a business case for spending time there. For months as a split test, I was posting every video I made to Twitter. And they very rarely got much interaction because they have a link to externally off the site. Very rarely got new subs from Twitter. And then I went 2 months without posting my new videos to Twitter. And nothing changed in terms of my YouTube channel. I'm not getting any discoverability on Twitter except for by people who want to talk politics, specifically on Twitter. I came to the realization that, you know, thousands of the people that follow me on Twitter don't watch my YouTube videos. And I'm not really interested in that. I'm interested in people who want to watch my videos and who want to interact with me in the comment sections, who want to, you know, be in the Gilded and talking like that. Like, that's what I care about. I don't care about Twitter likes and retweets. Now, if Elon does take over this week and suddenly, oh, look, people can find my Twitter handle on Twitter again, and people can actually share my videos on Twitter again. Yeah, you better believe I'll be back. It will be like when the news first broke, all these like right of center or even centrist people returned to Twitter, and interactions were like bonanza for a week. Then they turned off. And that's exactly what I wanted to go back to. That's what Parler was for the 3 days that it was up and running. So it'll be interesting to see. Make sure you you click the subscribe button down below. As soon as I get any more concrete evidence or news, of course, I'll upload it here on the YouTube channel, or obviously on Rumble, Odyssey, or Minds as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.